Hi challengers. All right, so our Tabata today is going to include some weights. If you don't have weights, that's okay. Use your own body weight. Are you ready? 8 exercises, some right and left, and we're going to be doing them for a minute each, just so that you can get the movement. I'm going to go through it one time, and you can do it as many rounds as you want, okay? So, we're going to start with, now I have a medicine ball just because it's going to be easier. You can grab a weight, but it's very functional movement, and all it is you're going to pick up an item and you're going to place it up on the shelf. Now, when you do this, I want your core to be tight and I want you to lift. You can make this as heavy or as light as you want, and I want you to bend your knees so that you're not using your back, right? So this is just functional movement. And again, maybe we'll just do maybe about 20, 25 each side, and that should take us through that minute. I'm not working with a timer today, so you know how that works. Gotta get myself one of those. And just feel the heart rate pick up and breathe. And then after this, we're just gonna go do the other side. So if you do it faster than I do, that's fine. And you complete your reps faster than I do, that's fine. And you want to go to the other side before I do, that's fine too. Okay, so tailbone down, bend your knees. Nice. And let's take it to the other side. So you're going to place it down, pick it up, put it on the shelf. Great arm work, especially if you're using the weight, but really functional for your core. And especially when you're working on your core, you're in essence working on your back health. Because the stronger your core, the better your back, right? Nice. Just bend those knees. We don't want to get that feeling into the back. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Nice twist through the spine. You're working all those muscles that connect to the spine. Help you with your posture. Breathe. How about just 5 more on this side? 3, 2, 1. Wow, that was a good song. All right, so look, we're gonna get down and we're gonna work our chest. And so, if you have weights, great. If not, use your own resistance or get some water bottles, right? So I'm gonna lay down on my back. Hopefully you can see me. And I'm gonna open up through open chest fly, but then I'm gonna go 1 right and 1 left. And what this is gonna do is just isolate right through my chest. So I'm just tapping my elbow slightly. And I'm trying to leave my shoulders on the floor, especially when I do the one arm. So that I'm not only working one side, but I'm working the other side as well. And you might even feel this through your core. Just keep it tight, lower back flat. Breathe. Nice. And again, you choose your speed. Great work for the chest, a little bit of the shoulders. Just developing that upper body strength. Nice. About 5 more should take us. That's 1. Excellent. 2. 3. You're breathing. 4. And that's 5. Nice job. If you want to do more, you can. Okay? So I'm going to actually stand up, shake it off. You can do that in between these sets. I'm going to come to my hamstrings. So again, my hamstrings are really important for my back health, right? Strength of my hamstrings, flexibility. I'm gonna hold my weights. I'm gonna balance on one leg, and I'm just gonna bring that other leg up and come down into what is basically a deadlift, okay? So I don't have to come low. I'm leaving my back as flat as I can. I'm tightening my core, and I'm pulling up with my hamstring. So I wanna feel that. I'm leading with my chest. And that supporting knee can be bent. Sometimes you have to do a balance check. If you want that back foot to be on the floor, a little less intensity, just put both feet down and do your deadlift with both feet. That's A-okay, okay? Just intensifying that workload. You're isolating through the hamstring here. Just breathe. Let's do 2 more on this side and then we'll switch. And when you do your Tabata, if you really want to be good about it, you get that stopwatch out. I switch legs and you go for a minute. Just try and do as many reps as you can get in for that minute, but be safe as long as you're using weights. Doesn't have to be anything too fast. Just control. Get a little bit of glute work as well. Come up and tip and tighten the glute. Good ankle mobility. I'm utilizing my foot as I lose my balance. So you're strengthening a lot more than just your hamstrings. And some upper body work with the weights being in the hand. Might have to bend that knee a little bit more, but you want to feel that hamstring as you come up. It's easy. You should feel that come up right up the back of that leg. Let's try and get a couple more in. Nice job. Awesome. So this one does not require any weights unless you want it. It's a reverse curl. So you're going to lay down onto your mat again. And I just have my hands right by my side. I'm not going to push off of my hands. I'm going to bring my knees and shins up towards the ceiling and then back down slowly. So when I lift, I'm actually trying to get my hips and knees up towards the ceiling. It's called a reverse curl. Lots of people get momentum and they just come towards their chest. And while that is still going to get some work in, you're not getting the full workload of this awesome abdominal exercise. That's really going to get into the bottom of your abdominals where everybody has, you know, just a little bit of problem strengthening. And people say, well, if I do abs, then I'll get rid of my pooch. That's a myth, right? We know that. So we're working our whole body, burning calories, eating well, and that's what's going to get rid of that pooch. This is going to strengthen the muscle underneath that pooch. So it's not a bad thing. It's going to help you to hold that core nice and tight. Try not to let this come up into the neck. It's all here into the abdominal. And you'll notice that I'm coming up and I'm trying to hold it. That's where that contraction is. So it's nothing fast. Breathe. Nice. And the back and the hips are just coming up gently, and I'm not rocking it. I'm not getting momentum. It's all me, my core, lifting and holding. Nice. If you need a break, you take it. How about 2 more? Awesome job. That felt good. All right, so we're almost done. This is what I want. If again, you have the light weights, you're gonna come into a squat, bicep, push up, or I'm sorry, delt raise. So it's a multifunctional move here. So you're going to squat down, give me a bicep, and push up. Come back down, bicep, up, push. If it's too multifunctional, then just choose to do the shoulder presses or the bicep curls or the squats. And keep those hips back as you squat. And keep the elbows in towards the ribs. So you're getting those squats in there, you're getting the biceps, and you're getting the shoulders. Breathe. Chest is nice and tall. And this is awesome without the plates, without the weights. Because you're holding that squat. Nice. Feeling it? Got this. 2 more. Last one. Finish it out. Yes. All right, so the last move I have for you today is an isolated move. You've heard of a plank hover, right? You've heard of a plank hold. Well, how about a bear crawl hover? So a bear crawl, you're down on all fours and you're gonna bend your knees. So your hands are closed. It's kind of like a down dog, but my knees are really, really bent. And all I want you to do is crouch and get as low as you can. Bring your knees as close to the floor as you can. And we're gonna try and hold it. I'm gonna count to 60 in my head. Are you ready? Go. So try not to let the back sway. Hold the core tight. Can't count and talk at the same time. You should be feeling the quads really ignite. But hold the core tight as well. Feel that. And maybe the arms. That's got to be halfway, right? Try to get those knees a little bit lower. You can do this. And if it's too hard, you go to that plank hold. It's fine. Let them shake. Good. Try to tighten up everywhere in your body here. Flatten that back. How about we count together? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. All right, guys. So that should have been 8 exercises altogether, right and left with some of them. But hopefully that's a good start to your Tabata. So you can rewind, do it. You can do it any way you want, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, or you can do it for the full minute like we tried today, and just have fun with it. Hopefully it's some new exercises to get you going. It's a good quad stretch after that bear crawl. Try that. Have a great day. Make it a great day. Bye.